Hello everyone! It has been a while since I posted a video with all the Hot Wheels finds, as hunting in the stores has taken a different turn than what it usually was, and it's more difficult than it should, but I do hope you have enjoyed the case unboxing videos. With that said, I have gathered a few cars I wanted for my personal collection, and also probably the best year for super treasure hunts. Let me know if you also have them, as it might be easier for you than it is for me. I focus a lot on the new models of the case, of the year most times, and you're going to see many of those moving forward. Cars like these Audi and BMW wagon are very nice, well made, surprisingly with a lot of details on them. The RS e-tron already has a few interesting color variations, but the wagon is for the first time in the Hot Wheels series. Such a great job with it, so much that they have even painted exhaust on it. Audi Quattro is the super of the case, unfortunately one that I am still missing and is going for some crazy prices on short cards. The JDMs of the case have many color variations, so far from being new, but I enjoy the white color on the Civic, a bit difficult not to have a Japanese manufacturer in every case. Jaguar MK1 is also a new casting and another one that looks great, and even a message left on it on the license plate for those collectors who like to grab all the ones they find without leaving extra for others. Seazinger is definitely a buy one, considering it's a fantasy casting, but it's one I enjoy how it looks and I have all its variations so far. Same as with this Carrera RS, and as much as I enjoy this red variation, the best is the white one, that was a new model a few years back. I am after new models, as I said, and the Porsche 904 and DeLorean Alpha 5 are some of the most surprising ones this year with their simple looks. Remember, all the new cars from a case will carry over to the next case, so you have two chances on finding a specific casting. Exactly what happened with this Solus GT with its crazy looks, graphics on the fenders, and the Pajero Evolution that should also be a super treasure hunt this year. It's looking great even as a basic, but it would be nice to stand next to the super version. I'll stick to my white cars until then, whenever I can find them, exactly like this Camaro SS, one that has seen many color variations until now. I did mention supers. Well, I did manage to get a few this year, some bought from online places, not cheap but not the highest scores either. El Camino, which is not that different than the basic version, obviously with the real rider tires and Spectra Flame paint. When it comes to the Volvo, the situation is way different, as the super version is 10 times better, and if you could miss the El Camino on the pegs, you could definitely not miss this one. Different wheels, different paint, and different shade on the windows tint. Both are great models, and the Volvo arrived with some issues with the postal service, but in the end, it got to me. Mentioning online places, I did manage to win some auctions with some older cars that probably most of you don't remember anymore, like this old Ferrari that we all know Hot Wheels doesn't have the license to anymore. Hunting for the new models is fun and interesting, just like this Volkswagen drag truck, and it's nice to see, after many years, you get in your hands a casting that you wanted, a casting being introduced in the Hot Wheels series 20 years ago. In the same auction with the Volkswagen came this super treasure hunt from a time when the super was the special version of the regular treasure hunt. Being the same casting made them both special compared to what we have today. It does feel a bit weird to have the super version and not the regular first, but I'm going to search for that one as well. When I go peg hunting, it doesn't happen that often to come home with more than 3-4 cars. Well, the next ones were all found one time, and it's probably my best Hot Wheels hunt so far. I am not a Matchbox collector, but I do get one once in a while. The Mazda RX-8 used to be my favorite car when I was a child, always dreaming about owning one as an adult. Well, I can own the Matchbox version, that is the stock version compared to the Hot Wheels counterpart. I can also add to my collection my first Super Chase, that is the Super Treasure Hunt version of the Matchbox. It seems like nobody wanted this one, as I found two of them. Koenigsegg Jesko and Jaguar Project 7 had to be in my collection. I enjoy both, although they have a few color variations released already. This Mazda is the basic version of another super this year, and in case I find it, I want to have both versions. When it comes to new models, this year has been great. 1992 BMW M3. Of course, collectors here wanted all of them, and I might understand them as it's a great looking version. Pagani Utopia, one that I enjoy, but I feel it's missing something. Probably some contrast, a different base maybe? And Bugatti Bolide, another supercar that Hot Wheels made a better job on it compared to Utopia. It's a Bugatti, so obviously it must be in my collection. 1996 Porsche Carrera in a very nice variation with the Urban Outlaw logo on the card. The Volkswagen Beetle, probably one of the oldest castings in today's video, in the Bumblebee version with the Transformers logo on the card, and Audi RS2 in the second color variation for this year. One that I have missed the first color variation, the red one, that I am still looking for. Of course I left the best for last. Sesto Elemento is an amazing white variation and red interior that looks amazing. I usually don't get more than one of the same casting in the same day, but I had to get an extra for this Lamborghini. We should actually open one, feel it outside the blister, enjoying it. As much as I enjoy watching it, there is one more casting to add. Pontiac Firebird Super Treasure Hunt, and I left it last because I did find it myself on the pegs and it happened after many years, and the feeling, that feeling when you see it and grab it, it's priceless. You can buy them online or from other collectors, you can get them, but nothing beats the feeling of actually finding one in the wild. You probably knew about it if you follow me on one of the social media platforms, but if you are just here on YouTube, then there it is. They definitely look great together, now I just have to find the basic version of the Pontiac. If you are just on YouTube, then you can keep on watching by clicking on any of these videos. Enjoy some of the best Hot Wheels and surprising case unboxings. Thank you for watching and enjoy the rest of your day.